a stunning display of flawless card control with the 4 Kings, capped off by a finale that will leave everyone speechless. This is CoachTrick. Welcome back to another CoachTrick tutorial. By the end of this trick, your audience will be wondering if you're counting cards in your sleep. And to top it all, it's a self-working wonder, contains no difficult moves or sleights, and is suitable for magicians of all skill levels. As ever, magic isn't just about tricks. Stay to the end to find out how it can help unleash your full potential. Okay, let's jump into the magic. Grab a deck and let's go. Okay, so as ever, let's just kickstart by taking a look at the effect itself. Now this is going to be a demonstration of how to always win at cards. And you can start just by giving the deck a shuffle. Now for this demonstration, we actually just need the 4 Kings. So you're just going to take a look through the cards to find those. So there's 1. There's 2, 3, and 4 there, and you can display the 4 Kings just clearly on the table. Now you can explain to the spectator that the key to always winning at cards is the ability to be able to deal cards from anywhere in the deck, from the top, from the middle, from the bottom, or anywhere in between. And you can now just deal the 4 Kings again to the table into a single row like so. You can ask the spectator whether they agree that you have actually just dealt the Kings, and no matter what they say, you can prove that you really just have by showing them clearly like so. Now we're going to repeat that again, but this time we're going to show the spectator exactly what to watch out for. So once again, we'll take the Kings and just deal them into a single row on the table. Now this time we're going to lose each of the Kings beneath some other cards. So we're going to take 4 cards from the top of the deck here, just like so, and place these on top of the first King, losing the first King beneath them, taking all of those cards, placing them on top of the deck, and now we're going to deal out 1 single card, apparently from the top to the side, just like so. Now it can be difficult to see whether that card did come from the top, from the bottom, from the middle, or anywhere in between. So we can just repeat the same for the second King here. Once again, 4 cards from the top of the deck, burying the King like so. Take all of those cards, place them on top of the deck, and then deal out just 1 single card to the side like so. So that's 2 Kings taken care of and 2 just remaining on the table here. So let's repeat the same again for the third King. 4 cards from the top of the deck on top of the King like so. All of the cards on top of the deck, and then dealing out just 1 single card to the side. Now, no matter how many times that's done, it can be difficult to see exactly what's going on. So we'll repeat it just 1 more time for the final King just here. 4 cards from the deck on top of the King, all of the cards on top, and then 1 single card dealt out to the side like so. So that's now all 4 Kings taken care of, and we're going to leave these 4 cards on the table just here for a moment as we continue our demonstration of dealing. You're now simply going to deal cards cleanly from the top of the deck into a single pile onto the table, and you're just going to ask the spectator to stop you at any point. It's a totally free choice. Let's say they stop you just here. You're going to place the rest of the deck to the side. Now we started with a row of 4, so we're going to end with a row of 4 also. So you're going to take your dealt cards just here and deal these into a row of 4 on the table, and you're going to continue dealing this for all of the cards. At this point, you can just emphasize with the spectator that it could have stopped you dealing at any point. They had a totally free choice. We also still have the 4 cards untouched on the table here, dealt from earlier on. At this point, you can ask the spectator where they believe the 4 Kings now to be, and they'll probably say they could be just about anywhere. Indeed, they might say they believe the Kings to be the 4 cards dealt out earlier on, just over here. However, you can explain that a good cheater always keeps hold of the cards, and with that, you can reveal that the 4 Kings just happen to be right here. 1 at the top of each of the piles. Now that seems like a pretty good hand, 4 kings, and if you were gambling you might think you'd be likely to win. However, you can explain a word of caution. There's always somebody better at cheating than you, and in this case that would be the dealer who dealt these 4 cards earlier on over here. You can now take these cards and you can reveal that whilst we were focused on the kings, the dealer has somehow managed to deal themselves not 1, not 2, not 3, but all 4 of the aces. Now that's what I call a winning hand. A remarkable display of card cheating skill that's also super easy to perform. So stick around because now I will show you exactly how it works. Okay, so let's take a look at the secret to this effect. Now simply, you're just going to take the 4 aces and you're just going to start with these on top of the deck. Now you can give the deck a full shuffle of your choice, just making it look as though it's mixed. You just need to keep the top 4 cards in place. I performed a simple overhand shuffle in a demonstration and here's how that looks from the side. I just draw off a portion of cards covering the top 4 cards just here and then drop the remainder of the deck just in front like so. Gripping the 2 packs now and keeping them separate, I just continue to shuffle off all of the cards from the larger pack and then dropping the smaller pack with the prepared aces on top, just like so. You're now just going to go through the cards to remove the 4 kings. You can then just display the 4 kings on the table, gather them up and then place them clearly back on top of the deck. Deal the top 4 cards now, again into a single row to the table, face down like so, and then individually revealing that these really are the kings. Once again, gather the 4 kings up and just place them on top of the deck. You can then just deal the 4 kings once again into a row on the table. You're now just going to fan out the top 4 cards from the top of the deck, square these up and then place them on top of the first king. Take all of these cards, place them on top of the deck and then just deal the top card to the side. You're now going to repeat exactly the same for the other 3 kings. You're now just going to simply deal cards from the top of the deck into a pile onto the table, asking the spectator to stop you whenever they like. It's a totally free choice. Let's say they stop you just here. You can place the rest of the deck to the side. You're now going to take the dealt cards here and just deal them into a row of 4 on the table. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, and continue this for all of the cards. By the end of that, there'll now be a king at the top of each of the piles, and you can reveal them in any way that you like. And to top it all, you can now take the 4 cards on the side over here, and in any way that you like, reveal them to somehow be all 4 of the aces. Take this one, practice it, go out there, perform it, and of course, above all else, have fun. Remember, magic isn't just about the tricks. It has a unique way of helping you tap in to your full potential. It's a way to challenge yourself, build confidence, and push your limits. So keep practicing, stay curious, and let magic inspire you to reach new heights in everything you do. Thanks for joining me today. Until next time, keep the magic alive and take care.